Listen carefully and take notes so you can answer the Q&A. This will ultimately help you get a better IELTS and TOEFL score.
Cultural influences on portraits. Eastern and Western cultures developed separately over the course of thousands of years. The influences that helped create these divergent cultures were markedly dissimilar to one another, and these influences have seeped into various aspects of aesthetics, as is clearly seen when comparing differences in Eastern and Western approaches to art. Largely influenced by Buddhism and Confucianism, East Asian cultures tend to emphasize the interrelationships of all things in the world. This mindset spills over into how East Asians tend to create portraits, for example. East Asian painters are more inclined to de-emphasize the subject's face by including more elements of the background to show the individual as a part of an entire scene, rather than focusing on the individual as a solitary figure. Western painters, on the other hand, culturally influenced by religious ideologies that emphasize control over individuals and specific objects, have a greater inclination to pay closer attention to the individual in the portrait. Because of this approach, Western artists generally do not take a holistic approach to art, meaning that they do not include as many background elements as their Eastern counterparts do, opting instead to focus on the characteristic attributes of the subject itself. Eastern and Western artists, influenced by different ideologies and subsequently different cultures, have divergent ways of seeing the world, and this distinction is apparent in the way artists from these cultures approach their art.
Now that we've finished watching the video, read the questions and answer them within the given time. Let's start. The answer is B. It's not true that including a lot of background is common in Eastern and Western art. The answer is B. Comprehensive. Holistic is most similar to comprehensive. The answer is C. De-emphasize. East Asian painters are more inclined to de-emphasize the subject's face. The main idea of the article are the cultural influences that affect Eastern and Western approaches to portraits. Did you get the same one? How did you do? That was our Unit Level 9 Unit 1. Our aim for Level 9 takers is to get an IELTS score of 5 or a TOEFL score of 70. With continuous lessons with us, we can achieve an IELTS score of 7 or a TOEFL score of 105. Book a lesson with us through our website or our Facebook page in the description box below. See you there.